How do Geographic Information Systems, GIS, compare urban versus rural data? Imagine being able to see the entire country laid out in front of you, with different colors and patterns showing where people live, work, and play. That's what Geographic Information Systems do. They use maps and data to compare areas across the United States, especially when looking at cities versus countryside. GIS pulls together information from sources like census surveys, economic reports, and commuting patterns. It then maps this data onto geographic boundaries that are officially recognized, such as city limits or county borders. These boundaries help define what is considered urban or rural. For example, the U.S. Census Bureau classifies urban areas based on how many people live in a space and how densely packed they are. Rural areas are outside these boundaries, often with lower population density. GIS uses classification schemes like rural-urban continuum codes and rural-urban commuting area codes to get more detailed. These codes help distinguish not just between city and country, but also suburban zones and rural pockets within metro areas. This way, GIS can identify rural parts that are close to cities or suburban areas that are more connected to urban centers. When analyzing demographic trends, GIS shows that rural areas tend to have higher proportions of seniors and fewer working-age adults. Urban areas usually have more diverse populations with higher incomes and more job options. Population density is another key difference. Cities are packed with people, often growing quickly, while rural regions have fewer residents and sometimes lose population over time. With GIS, these differences are visualized through maps that highlight patterns. For example, maps can reveal clusters of older populations in rural counties or income gaps between city neighborhoods and countryside. These visual tools help policymakers and researchers see where resources are needed most. They can plan infrastructure projects, health services, or community programs based on clear geographic data. Comparing urban and rural data with GIS is all about understanding how populations are spread out and how their needs differ across the country. It's a powerful way to see the big picture and make smarter decisions that benefit everyone.